Hello, and welcome to Art Minutes. I'm Kerry Elkins, Museum Specialist at the Appleton Museum of Art, and these are Asen, made by the Fon peoples. An Asen is an ancestral altar staff made from iron and brass with a long pole that has a pointed end at the bottom. At the top are either open or closed cone-shaped forms that hold up a flat disc. Each Asen has specific figures, animals, or scenes that relate to aspects of an ancestor's life on the constructed platform. They can also have decorative ornaments that hang around the top edge or below the cone. The Fon people are an ethnic group residing mainly in the Republic of Benin, which neighbors Nigeria, and descend from the Kingdom of Dahomey. In Fon culture, an Asen is commissioned as part of the third and final step of the funeral ceremonies, wherein it is placed in a special building in the household courtyard used for ceremonies and introduced to the other ancestral Asen. This building is called the Dohoho. The Asen are cared for by the eldest woman in the family, and ancestors are commemorated annually, in addition to various special occasions. It is believed that Asen connect the living and the dead, with offerings made in exchange for counsel and help. However, if an ancestor is insulted or ignored, the living could be harmed. An Asen is traditionally made by a blacksmith using iron, brass, or other cast materials. The quality of an Asen depends on how much the person commissioning it can afford, as well as the availability of materials. Some Asen are made from scrap parts like bottle caps and cans. The symbolism and iconography used can be difficult to decipher exact meanings, as they are very particular to the Fon culture, often referencing proverbs and puns. They can be used to represent the profession, religious beliefs, or family of the deceased. In other words, it's a tangible, pictorial life story told through the person commissioning the Asen. Asen are the oldest form of Asen, characterized by the closed cone with a disc on top, like we see here. This particular Asen displays the intricacies of rank. There are figures arranged in a circular formation, all wearing wrappers, with a cross completing the circle. Wrappers are colorful fabric often draped or wrapped at the waist or upper torso. In ceremonies where the ancestors are honored, wrappers are lowered as a sign of respect, as the dead are always considered higher in status, as we see reflected in the positions of the figures. There are two seated figures on stools, which is a traditional sign of authority and marks them as the honored ancestors. The man wears a detailed pattern wrapper around his waist and over one shoulder, along with a hat, which indicate his higher rank. The other figures all wear only waist wrappers, showing their lower rank. These attending figures are further defined as lower status by kneeling to show respect or standing. It's likely that one of these figures represent the commissioner of this Asen. The seated figures are possibly holding cups. The kneeling figure is holding a gourd-like vessel called the calabash, or sinuka. It is a symbol of the connection between the living and the dead, as well as the Fon's view of the universe. The standing figure holds over their head a horned rainbow snake, Dun Edo Wedo, that is worshipped in Dahomey. In Fon culture, Dun is part of their creation story as the connection between earth and sky as a rainbow, often associated with wealth, well-being, and balance. The cross that completes the visual circle appears in Fon culture since pre-colonial times. It is a symbol of the female creator deity Mawu, one of the Vodun or gods in Fon culture, and also symbolizes spiritual protection. Thank you for listening. We look forward to sharing more about our collection in the next Art Minutes. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.